So we're going to start on the floor for this session, and we're going to come into our happy baby. Now I can't quite bend my knee fully, but just bring your knees either side of your torso, flexing your feet. See if you can hold the outside of your feet. If that's a bit tricky, then just pop a strap, pair of tights or a belt around and just hold on to the sides. We want to try and relax this upper body as much as possible. So from here we can gently rock from side to side, only if that feels comfortable. Just keeping that upper body super relaxed, and then coming back to stillness. So you might want to use a strap here. We're going to take that left leg down, either holding your strap that's looped around your foot or holding onto your big toe. We're just going to straighten out that leg. This foot is going to stay flexed on the floor. Now I'm popping my hand down to my hip. So from here I'm inhaling, lengthening all the way through the body. As I exhale, I'm lifting my head and shoulders, just firing up that core, taking my nose towards the knee. Try and keep those shoulders relaxed. And then taking the body back down to the floor. If you like, here we can start to open out to the side. Now try not to let this other hip roll up. So that's why I like to have my hand down, just pushing. So we're looking away from the leg and then coming back up. And we're going to change sides. So if you're using your strap, loop it around the other foot or grab this big toe. We're going to slide the other leg down. So make sure we've got that hand on the hip. We're going to inhale, lengthening through the spine. As we exhale, drawing the nose towards the knee. And then coming back down. And then we're going to look away from that leg as we start to open up. Just go as far as you can, keeping that hip to the ground. And then coming back up. From here, we're going to release. Just bend your knees in to your chest. We're going to rock ourselves up. So I'm not quite at cross legs yet, but you can come into cross legs, and then we're going to roll forward, coming onto our hands and knees. So from here, I'd like you to have your knees directly under your hips, or wherever's comfortable. Shoulders just above the wrist, and we're going to start to circle around. Now I need to keep this movement very small, but you can make this a little bit bigger to start warming up the hips. Okay, from here we're going to tuck in the toes and then push up to our downward facing dog. Keep those fingers nice and splayed. Take the hip bones to the ceiling, and we're going to just press the chest to the thighs. Keep lifting that tailbone. And start thinking about drawing your belly button in towards the spine. We're just going to hold here for a couple more rounds of breath. Okay, so from here, we're going to look to the top of the mat, and we're going to come through to seated, and then take the legs out in front. Again, I'm just having to adapt a little bit here. We're going to flex the feet, keeping the legs nice and straight, hands to heart center. This is our Dandasana position. We're going to inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, folding forwards just as far as you can with your back straight. As strange as it sounds, just move the fleshy bits away from the sit bones, and you can either have your hands down by the sides. If you can keep your back straight, you can take your fingers round your big toes, or you can use a strap or belt to just loop around. Much better that you're higher with your back straight than lower with your back rounded, because we want to be stretching the low back here as well as those hamstrings. So I'm going to hold here just a couple more rounds of breath. Okay, and then from here we're going to bring in that right knee opening up turning the body down, reaching up, and then folding forwards. Keep that foot flexed. This is one of the dangers when you're transitioning from gymnastics to yoga. One wants very pointy toes, the other wants them flexed here. We want the feet flexed. And then coming back up. So obviously I need to adapt on this side. Please do bring your foot to the side. We're going to inhale and then folding forward down this leg. And then inhale, coming back. And from here, just come into a seated position. Just take a few moments. Thank you for bearing with me as I adapt, but hopefully that's got you feeling more stretched out, especially your hamstrings, the muscles down the back of the thighs, got you feeling good for the day ahead or for whatever whatever workout you're going to do next. Have a good one, and I will see you soon.